Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram. Um, I'll be beginning with the first day's play in the second test match which started at Colombo today between Pakistan and Sri Lanka, where Pakistan are sitting in an absolutely commanding position here on the first day at Colombo. Yesterday when I did my preview, I definitely told you all cricket fans and subscribers that this is a pitch where tons of runs have been scored. Well, we can't really go into this and say that, but Pakistan, what they have done by amassing 334 for 1 at close of play on a full day at the Sinhalese Sports Club ground is they have given themselves a sort of an ascendance in this particular test match. I mean, on the first day, it's too early days to really comment on anything, but you'll have to look at how Sri Lanka play, because as I said, Colombo has a history of lots of big scores. So it's very early to read into anything, but let me commend Pakistan for their effort, because after what effort they put on in the first test match, this was a wonderful effort, and that was something they have really come up with the goods here. And not only that, Mohammad Hafeez came into real form. They finished at stumps on 334 for 1. Tawfiq Umar and Mohammad, in fact Sri Lanka won the toss and decided to put Pakistan into bat. Now that was a very surprising decision. Was that influenced by any cloudy conditions? Yes, there were some forecasts for showers on that particular day, but probably it was prompted by the cloud cover or some hazy conditions. That's what probably prompted Mahela Jayawardene to actually insert Pakistan in, because this is a belter of a pitch, and one was a bit surprised that Sri Lanka won the toss and elected the field. So that could have only been the reason why Pakistan were inserted in, but Pakistan took full control with Mohammad Hafeez and Tawfiq Umar opening the innings, and Tawfiq Umar was absolutely in his element. In fact, it was a very good partnership of 78 runs for the first wicket, and with Tawfiq Umar was really firing on all cylinders. In fact, Mohammad Hafeez was playing a very sedate part, but Tawfiq Umar was slashing all the boundaries, was scoring very freely. 65 runs he made of 74 balls with 12 fours, and he was the only wicket to fall today for Pakistan, as Sri Lankan Angelo Matthews picked up his wicket when he was caught behind for 65 of just 74 balls. Absolute one-day stuff coming in here. So that really gives you an idea as to how the pitch was playing. The pitch was absolutely an easy pitch to bat on. The ball was coming onto the bat very well, and well, every batsman took advantage. There are only 3 batsmen on show today, and all the 3 batsmen performed. I'll be talking about that. I've kept it as a suspense right now, but Tawfiq Umar was the first to go out for 65. It was the only wicket to fall in a score of 334 for 1. But the man at the crease was Mohammad Hafeez, who has been struggling for form, as you know, from the first test match here and also on this tour of Sri Lanka. But today he was a man, absolutely confidence personified. He was middling the ball very well. It was good to see him driving the ball. He's a good cover driver of the ball. He drives from the covers excellently, and it was very good to see his driving. It was absolutely coming, and what a pitch he had. I mean, this is the right time and the right way for Mohammad Hafeez to really get into some pink form here, and that's what he has done. He and Azhari has put up an unbeaten partnership, which is the highest against Sri Lanka for a second wicket between Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and the partnership has yielded 200, and the first wicket fell at 78, and the second, the partnership is going on, 256 run partnership. It's an unbroken knock with Mohammad Hafeez showing some splendid driving, not out on 172, a monumental one, and see how hard he has come on that. So it was a very determined person, Mohammad Hafeez. He knew his form was not good, but yes, he made it count. This was the pitch that he was waiting for. He made it count there. Mohammad Hafeez on an unbeaten 172. He has actually surpassed his highest score that he had previously, and this is something. Tomorrow we might be seeing Mohammad Hafeez going on to a landmark century. Whether he does that, that is something one has to see, because the new ball would also be due, because 90 overs have been bowled, so the new ball could be due. One has to wait and watch. 172 to his name. As I said, his driving was impeccable. 18 fours in that, and he also went after the spinners. 18 fours and 1 6, and he was the one who was the a very dominant partner, because if you see the innings there, Tawfiq Umar started off in a very aggressive way and Mohammad Hafeez was sedate, but when Azhar Ali came in, Azhar Ali was plodding his way, playing a solid knock, and as you know, he's a very technically proficient batsman from Pakistan, and he was also playing well. And tomorrow he will be going on to his landmark, and I really wish him best of luck here, because Azhar Ali, twice or thrice he has been dismissed in the 90s. I wish he gets his century tomorrow, and that will be a maiden one. So whether if he gets it, that would be great, because Azhar Ali has given tremendous support to Mohammad Hafeez, and he was entrenched, well entrenched, not out on 92 with 6 4. So you can just imagine what solid support he has lent to this Pakistani innings by giving good company to Mohammad Hafeez. And Mohammad Hafeez is not out on 172, marching towards his first double century in Test cricket, and that would do him a world of good. And Azhar Ali, as I said, entrenched, and as I said, he's a technical proficient batsman, and he can stonewall the bowling, and that's what he has done. His 92 has come off 187 balls. He's not out, so there are two landmarks coming up tomorrow morning. One would be Mohammad Hafeez going on to a double century, Azhar Ali going on to a century. But Azhar Ali is something which has to happen, because he really deserves it every time he has been out in the 90s. And then if you see the Pakistan batting lineup, they have a huge batting order to follow. Yunus Khan, Misbah-ul Haq, Asad Shafiq, everyone to come. So that really makes it very interesting. Sri Lanka has to strike very early on in the morning if the new ball is due. Should be due. Well, Kulashekara, none for 60, bowled well. Angelo Matthews, the wicket taker, 145. Nuan Pradeep, a bit haywire, none for 52. Serge Randaway, 20 overs for 83 runs. Mohammad Hafeez attacked the spinners. Rangana had 20 overs, 3 minutes, 1 for 82, a semblance of respectability. Tilgan Dilshan bowled 1 over for 9 runs, and Pakistan finished at 334 for 1 at close of play on the first day of the second Test match here, played at the Sinhalese Sports Club ground in Colombo. Well, now I turn the attention here to tomorrow's England versus Australia match, which is going to be the second one-day international. Yesterday, as you know, the first one-day international was won, but it was a very close match. Only the 15 runs were the separating one over there, with Ian Morgan pasting 89 runs. Well, for Australia, well, the good features were that Michael Clarke went on to a century. Probably that Matthew Wade partnership and Michael Clarke, if probably Matthew Wade definitely sacrificed his wicket, but that was a good partnership. But other than that, the Australian team couldn't make it. But at the end, the difference was 15 runs, and England went up 1 in the series. And since 1997, that's the first time that England has beaten Australia in a one-day international, and that's great news for England. And the bowlers really did well. Tim Bresnan, everybody did well. Well, I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to do a brief preview of tomorrow's match, the second one-day international, which is coming up at the Oval. England will be, they will be marching with confidence. As far as Australia is concerned, Shane Watson, David Warner, everyone have to really come to the party there. George Bailey also has to come up with a big score. Michael Clarke showed he was in form. David Hussey needs to pick it up. Stephen Smith, Matthew Wade was looking good unless he got out. He sacrificed his wicket there. And the bowling, they need to do some hard work. Brett Lee needs to really sharpen up. Clint McKay, Pat Cummins, Xavier Doherty. This is going to be played at the Oval, and we will see probably there's a forecast of good sunshine, so we should get a very good day's play there as far as the second one-day international is concerned. Alistair Cook, as far as England are concerned, well, Alistair Cook again, well, definitely did well. Gave a good opening start to them. Jonathan Trout was looking solid. Ravi Bopara probably has to get into form. Ian Morgan showed, what a fantastic talent he is from England, and is a loss for Ireland for sure. Craig Kisweeder was looking good in his 25, and then the bowlers did their job. Tim Bresnan and Steve Finn was very good. He was using his bouncer very sparingly, got a lot of wickets out of that. James Anderson continued to move the ball well. Stuart Broad was also very good. Graham Swan bowled his off spinners very well, and I think we are going to have a good match here, and with sunshine, good sunshine being really forecast, I think we are going to have a very wonderful match here played in the second one-day international, which is going to be start at the Oval. Well, other than that, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I will have to leave you now, but as I said, tomorrow really hoping to see Azhar Ali march on towards a century, and yes, Mohammad Hafeez too, if you could get onto his landmark double century. But Sri Lankans would be definitely coming hard, and they would be really looking at the videos to see how they can get the wickets for the Pakistanis tomorrow, because it's very important for Sri Lanka to strike tomorrow, because if they are going to allow this opening pair, this particular second wicket pair, to really flourish, then they have a big task on hand, because the batsmen to follow are Misbah Ulaq, Yunus Khan and Asad Shafiq, who can be quite lively on this particular batting track, which is there at the Sinhalese Sports Club ground in Colombo. On this note, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I'll be back tomorrow with the second day's place proceedings at the Oval, and also I'll be out with a match report of the second one-day international, which is going to be played between England and Australia at the Oval. Until then, it's goodbye from your host Ram. Thank you.